for till people get here. It's gonna be boring in the beginning. It will get better as more people arrive. Yeah, how is everyone doing? Chilling? Same. I'm drinking some ginger tea with some oat milk. I know I'm cute. I work really hard to be this cute. I have to turn on a program and then turn on my phone. It's so much work. Thank you for thanking me for... Wait. Thank you for welcoming... Thank you... Yes, I am YouTube partner now. What's up, Elson? Although, I don't get to monetize my videos for ads until I hit 4,000 hours. I'm like 500 hours away. I can at least now ask you guys to become members on YouTube. And you can do super chats and super thanks. All that stuff. Although I'm not going to ask for it. I'm just going to mention it, I guess. I don't know. I don't like making it a regular thing to like be like, yo, give me your fucking money. But it's fun at times to mention it and then tell you to give me your fucking money. I don't know. I've just been watching videos about the pyramids and working. Toho? No, I still haven't played yet. I know about the characters. I'm familiar with the character designs. Is this streaming stuff or should we transition full time? Oh, I mean, my dream would be to be a full-time content creator. Would that mean I stream 8 hours a day? No. But I definitely feel more motivated to make more videos and stuff. Yeah, I would love to just do this as a living. I probably spend more time working on art. I always talk. I always say this, but yeah, I'd spend more time doing art and music, and learning Japanese. But I'd integrate that into my content creation for sure. You know, they say you need fiber in your diet. I'm here if you need a fiber in your diet. You can boo at me for that one. I've been checking out some other smaller up-and-coming VTubers that apparently are my peers, I guess. I learned about this VTuber named Midas through another VTuber named Toggy, I think is their name. And it's interesting seeing other small content creators who are like rising up, new wave of quote-unquote authentic VTubers. I don't think that's very fair. I think yeah, unconventional VTubers. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind if you guys don't start suggesting things to talk about though. Can't sit here and wait another 10 minutes for other people to show up. You guys gotta help carry the weight here. This is an interactive sport. I'm kind of high on antihistamine right now. What's my thoughts on Mario and Sonic? I'm old, so I immediately think of my favorite, which is the ones on the Genesis and Super Nintendo. I don't know. Smaller ones do feel a lot more cozier, more authentic. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it's... Yeah, I don't like Iron Mouse. I wouldn't say Iron Mouse is like an authentic VTuber. She's just hugely popular. Obviously a little bit less accessible when you're a viewer or commenter. I mean, but that's what happens when anyone gets to a certain size. If I was as big as Iron Mouse, I couldn't exactly talk to people individually on a regular basis in chat or whatever. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason the generic antihistamine I take is like zonking me out in a way that the name brand didn't. I guess it has like a faster release time or something. Like I know that I end up talking about a lot of politics and societal stuff on my channel, but like I genuinely I would like to get a little bit more lost in anime and gaming, honestly. I don't want to do like gaming content because I still like, I don't know, I still like the interacting part with people, which is why it's a ranting channel and not a gaming channel. I would like to delve more into anime. I just don't feel like I have the time. Best NES game? I don't really do bests of anything. I mean, Super Nintendo has a lot of great games, and I played a lot of them. There's a point I was actually playing through every SNES game A through Z. UN Squadron comes to mind for some reason. It's a game I never finished. I've tried to beat it multiple times. It's very hard. What's my favorite ones right now as far as anime and games? I mean, I'm not really, I mean, I'm actively kind of playing Minecraft right now. I started Forever World, and it's been fun kind of like slowly chipping away at it. I'm getting closer and closer to wanting to watch Evangelion. But I don't think I'm going to. There's an anime, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't read manga, unfortunately. I think I'm more about watching anime than reading manga. Yeah, I never even thought about the idea of a Forever Minecraft world until I saw, you know, a bunch of YouTube videos about it, and it was a very compelling idea. Yeah, the cool thing about having a Forever Minecraft world is it really does affect how you play differently. So instead of feeling like you have to accomplish something in particular, you're just like, I don't know, it's like you chip away at it, you know? Knowing that I'm going to come back to it, you know, 10 years later, and all this stuff I'm working on now will be kind of like the old relics of the early days is kind of, it's very compelling. I wish my friend group was, I wish I had a friend group that was kind of as much into Valheim as I am, because it'd also be cool to have a Forever Valheim world, although setting up a server for that's a little different. And then when Hytale comes out, it's going to be like, am I just going to drop Minecraft completely if it becomes a Minecraft killer? I don't know. How do I usually play Minecraft prior to Forever Minecraft? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I always try to start a base. Before I did Forever Minecraft, I was, allergy medicine is just like fucking my head right now. What's the question? No, I kind of wanted to collect everything, so I would like get overwhelmed collecting things when I was just playing Minecraft, when I tried to start a Minecraft world beforehand. But now it's just like, it's like little projects, so it's kind of fun. It's like, I mean, I built an entire fucking pyramid, and then I started digging a huge hole down to bedrock underneath the pyramid. I built paths to all my friends' houses. I finally found the fortress to the end. I started nether highways. Like, it's just like whenever I feel like. Speaking of, I'm getting closer and closer to getting back to studying Japanese. I've been finally breaking through my art block, and I've been drawing recently, but it's not been great. It's just fun. It's like just little projects. That's why I think a Forever Valheim world would be fun, because just there's so many projects you can do in Valheim. I also did something pretty dramatic. A first for me. I started reaching out to like headhunter agencies in Minnesota to see if there's any jobs available that also offered relocation programs. It's getting serious, guys. I really want to get the fuck out of Oklahoma. Like, I'm willing to take a day job if they can help me relocate. As soon as I have like good employment, I think I'll feel like I can breathe and actually start doing things like working on art and learning Japanese again. Hate when the dub has cringy voice acting. I mean, sometimes that's kind of part of the charm. Yeah, I kind of don't want to play Valheim until they release the final update. Bro, I'm fucking, guys, I'm high on antihistamines right now. Holy fuck. I took a half an antihistamine. I'm floating. I'm zooted. I'll show you some art. Wait, yo. Wait, yo. Wait, yo. Wait, yo. Wait, looks cute. Wait, did I show a drawing? You didn't see anything. That wasn't a drawing. That's the music that's playing. This is my art. There we go. I just have to delete everyone I put on. Alright. Or wait, I can probably do this into a folder. This was an old character that I redrew. I got this girl. I like her. She's cool. These are like these are the latest. The last time I tried to draw like OCs. Would you believe me if I told you I drew these with a mouse? This is the latest stuff here. This is some of the latest stuff. The bright colors hurt my eyes, so I started doing more muted stuff. What's my software choice? Photoshop. Yeah, the mouse that draws with the mouse. Real artists use trackballs. Photoshop is not free. Whatever. This is cute. I like this one. And yeah, it's just all over the place. I just doodle things. Oh, you want to get rid of a tablet? That's fair. Yeah, I draw. Me draw. Delete. Oop. My main problem right now with drawing though is I I'm tired. Like the way that I normally draw is I start with like I literally start with the eyes, and then I draw like the face, and then I draw hair, and then from there I kind of just like go. I don't plan things out very much, and I'm getting to the point now where I want to start doing poses. I have like poses in my head instead of just starting with the face and just going wherever it takes me. It's a very odd way of drawing. Like I don't draw it. Like literally all those drawings didn't come from a plan outside the original characters I showed you. I literally just started with the eyes, and then I drew hair, and then I drew the ear, and then I was like, okay, he has to have a neck, and then I'm like, what is he gonna wear? And I'm like, okay, he'll have heavy padding. I guess it'll be armor. That's how it goes. It's just like, okay, I don't know. But yeah, the same type B with this. It's like I draw the eyes, then the hair, then the neck, and then it's like I guess it's gonna have an oversized shirt. And it just kind of there's like no rhyme or reason. They're iconic. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've just been drawing on paper recently. I'm getting back to just doodling in a notebook. You could like the dono chats. Wait, did you like it? Is that an option? Oh, you can. Yeah, I can like it too. That's funny. Huh. Neat. I liked it. I like money. Money is good. Oh, Chubby Archive. Wait, Chubby, are you the one who's making the highlight channel? Guys, I've never seen SpongeBob. I've never seen a SpongeBob episode from start to finish. But yeah, I like drawing. I need to get back. Not highlight channel, but archive channel. The VODs posted their highlights. Is that someone else? Is someone else doing an archive? That's crazy. Guys, I'm omega high on this antihistamine medication. I'm actually fucking high as fuck right now. It literally feels just like being on THC oil. It's crazy. I need to get the name brand medication so it doesn't do this. I've been having like allergic reactions recently. I probably need to go see a doctor about it. Guys, I'm probably gonna die of skin cancer. I'm sorry. Guys, you have to treat me like I'm a goldfish right now, because that's I feel like that's where my attention span is at. Someone wave keys in front of my face, I'll be thoroughly entertained. Ranted Mouse is not your channel? Who the fuck is Ranted Mouse then? Someone's going through. I mean, someone's made a channel of archives, including like doing highlights of my streams. What? Who is that, bro? What the fuck? That's crazy. I asked them to change the icon because they're using one of my art pieces as the icon, and they changed that, so I don't know who it is. That's crazy. Redeemable points key jingling. That might be fun. Oh, Godzilla. Sorry. Godzilla. I was answering the question about Godzilla. The only thing I know about Godzilla is I watched the modern remake. I know about the one scene from Shin Godzilla that everyone talks about, where it's just like he's like going absolutely crazy. And when I say modern Godzilla, I mean the one with the guy from Ferris Bueller. Can't think of his name. But as a kid, I remember seeing the VHS tapes. My dad had the VHS tapes, and I just remember thinking it looks so boring. You have a chips, an official one? Kind of. I mean, they're like archiving my stuff. Because they archived. The reason I thought it was you, Chubby Archive, is they archived my Twitch streams, and like they're literally like making content. Like they posted gameplay stuff, and like I mean it's straight up it's a good content channel. I want to help them out with it, with like giving them stuff for thumbnails and give them an icon and stuff, but it just says edited by Forsen, which is hilarious. Guys, it's funny, I actually was, because I was watching one of the edits that he did of my previous live streams, and I was like, man, I'm actually pretty amusing. Like, I was like, this is actually pretty entertaining. Guys, I have not been feeling good about myself recently. I like being the center of attention. You both have Twitch and YouTube chats. I think on Twitch you're not allowed to do this because they can't moderate YouTube chat. But the way that I see it, it's you know, why wouldn't they trust the content creator to Obviously, if YouTube chat gets weird, I'm gonna fucking turn it off. I don't know, looking at an external live stream or something. Or like watching a VOD. Are they gonna, you know, or going on Twitter, it's like, are you not allowed to be on other social media sites? It's still my responsibility to make sure I don't show anything weird. I'm gonna moderate it, so. It'd be the same as like looking at a edible gummy weed. Oh my god. Nothing happened. Wait, did you wait? How long did you wait for the 10 milligrams before you took the 20? Do I think I'm boring or something? Live streams for me, they feel like, yeah, live streams feel boring to me. I feel like I'm not being entertaining. I don't feel like I'm being as entertaining as I can be. So, I don't know. I guess I have low self-esteem about it. Time drags on for me during live streams. I feel like it takes forever for an hour and a half to happen, which is about how long I usually stream before I get anxious and stuff. They allow multi-stream, but they not allow having YouTube chat on screen. Yeah, it's weird, Void. That's why I'm just like, I'm saying fuck it, and if they give me a warning or ban me, then so be it. But until then, I'm gonna do it because I think it's dumb not to. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not boring. Thanks, man. Yeah, maybe I'm just having to shed the expectations of what I think a stream is supposed to be. But I definitely think part of it's also just self-esteem. I ain't gonna lie, I have bad self-esteem. I think it might be more that I just get bored. Like, honestly, like I think I might just get bored. It's like I get my social fill out of streaming. For like after about an hour, I get energized. Like I do it for an hour and a half, and then I'm energized, and I'm ready to go do other things. I mean, there are times like because I'm still, you know, a small content creator. There's times where like no one's really talking about anything, and then I don't feel like I have anything else to say anymore. And we have to sit here and just kind of like wait for the vibe to pick back up. And I guess I don't mind. Like I can go through that at the beginning of a stream, but like an hour and a half in, when that starts to happen, I guess that's when I feel anxious because it's just like I'm feeling like, oh, I don't know. I was thinking about one day trying to do like a really long just chatting stream and see if I can fight through that anxiety. But full-time content creator, like what kind of content would you like to put out there that I haven't done? I don't know. I guess I'd like to. I don't want to do it on this channel, but I would love to collaborate with other people, like people who I respect and want to collaborate with. You know, I kind of like what this channel is. I like this channel just remaining rants. But yeah, I like the idea of keeping this channel just purely for talking about things. I think that's one of the reasons why one day I think I would like to really just push hard and do an 8-hour stream, or sorry, like longer than. Because I mean, I think we've done one 4-hour stream since doing this channel. I would just like to do a really long stream one day, because you know it's like it's pretty normal for a lot of like people who are essentially live streamers to do like 6 to 8 hour streams. Like 4 days a week, sometimes 5, sometimes 6. I don't know if that's something I want to do, but I'd like to try it one day, just to see if it feels right. No, I'm not going to build guitar pedals. No, I will talk to. I cannot stress this enough how much I enjoy talking to chat. And anything outside of just chatting with a smaller audience, it will kill chat. Chat will stop talking. No, I'm not gonna draw either. You know, guys, I've been doing content creation since 2018. As the meme goes, I've played these games before. Yeah. With a smaller chat, the moment you start doing something else, everyone stops talking. It's not fun. Oh, no, that's fine, Eglord. Yeah, take your time, man. I like the whole retro animation thing. I've done low poly character design myself. I don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of a Blender wizard, or at least I used to be. 5 years in college, and all I got was proficiency in Blender. Yeah, for me it was 3 or 4 years of avatar creation and VR chat. Like where everyone else was scared to go into Blender, I was like, nah, I'm all in. People are just like, I hate weight painting and UV mapping. I'm just like, nah, this is good. I like this shit. This is fun challenge. Have I done 3D stuffs? Yeah. I don't know if I have easy access to it. I'll try to find it. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but I'm a little bit of a jack of all trades. Yeah, I mean honestly, like all the experience I've ever put into art and music and 3D it is why I'm miserable. Because I know I'm capable of all these like different disciplines, but I've never doing something with them is a different story. Just because you're capable of doing a bunch of stuff doesn't mean you can do anything with it worth doing. I don't know. Oklahoma is weird right now. It's they're, what are they called? Cold snaps. So it's like it's fucking cold as fuck. Oh my god, I have old oh no, I have old I have videos from when I was going viral. That's crazy. I keep forgetting I have like old videos I forgot about. Oh, here's some 3D work. This is from the early days. This is from scratch 3D work I was doing. This is when I first started getting into 3D stuff. Like, it's not great, but it's pretty decent. It's got issues, but it's pretty good. I did a lot of editing, so like I have a, oh, here we go. Oh yay! I'm finding my actual from scratch stuff. So this is when I started doing this is my first face that looks, like, actually looked pretty decent. It was inspired by the old Hoppo models. Everyone thought that the eyes were too big, but I thought it was cute as heck. And then this was a sword I made. This is very simple, but very basic. It was inspired by the original Legend of Zelda cartridge. Looks like a high mouse, true. This is just a really basic thing, but this was a collar I made. The top one is the high poly model, and the bottom one's the lower poly model. This is when I was trying to actually start getting into things that I could sell for VR chat. This was way back in the day. This was before everyone and their mom was doing content for VR chat. Not too many anti-instants. But I'll show you the one where I actually went all the way. I built an entire like OC. This one. This is my low poly model. So this was when the quests first came out for VR chat, and VR chat was having like these really super strict limits. This is like, I think it's like 400 polys, 400 or 500 polys, and that is JK, and this is JK out in the flesh. And it's funny because like no one liked this at the time. Everyone thought it was too everybody wanted something sexy. And yeah, here's the JK ball and true. Oh, here, I'll show you the actual polys. There you go. Yeah, she's a gremlin. Yeah, it's supposed to be an androgynous gremlin type. Yeah, I did some design work for like that. Like, this was the world. This is my avatar world. This is like a recreation of my original avatar world. This is like the remains after the big change. But yeah, I environmental stuff as well. And then from JK, I did a variation. There's this variation. This is really cool. So I was just showing how you could like edit the textures, because I was selling this, and then I gave it to all my friends at the time, and so they all made different like edits. We thought about doing more VR chat stuff like worlds. Can't nail the concept. Yeah, it's fun, man. You should you should. I mean, if you're even halfway interested about getting into this kind of stuff, you should. It's super fun. And then excuse me, and then I made a male version. Yeah, she's definitely tomboy. This is JKM, and then I kept going, and then eventually I made And I made Strawby. And Strawby was just this like, I don't even know how, like a fawn character who yeah, had let me see if I can find it. She had strawberry jam. She had this knife, right? So you pull out the knife, but then you're like, oh god, she's crazy. I can't find the jam. Oh, here we go. But then it turns out she just has jam. So it wasn't blood, it was just for the strawberry jam. Yeah, I need to find it. I have a picture of her. Oh yeah, this is all of them together. But she had really yandere looking crazy eyes. Like she had crazy eyes. And then I started working on this. I was gonna do something that was more sexy because sexy was selling at the time. And so I started working on this kind of like dragoon character. And I don't mean to brag, but I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there, you know? That's pretty good. Like it's but yeah, and then I burned out. And then I burned out and I gave up. Because no one was buying and I needed to make money. So I went back to just editing avatars instead of making my own. How much would you sell them for? They were pretty affordable. I think they were like, $5 or $10. Like I can't remember. It was pretty affordable for the time. But the thing is yeah, the market at the time in VRChat was still like edits. Not a lot of people were doing original models, and I had already built a entire customer base on my edits. So I just kept selling edits instead, even though people, you know, accused me of stealing and stuff, even though the edits were heavily edited to the point where I felt like it was fair use at that point. I don't feel like I was like actually ripping anyone off. I wasn't like, it's a long story. Even though it was reusing copyrighted assets, the assets came from like major video game companies and edits of an edit of an edit of an edit of an edit to where the point like it was just non-distinguishable from the original. And it was long before people were doing original content in VRChat, so it was kind of standard at the time for people to just like sell edits. It was only a few key Japanese people who were doing original work at the time. My motivation isn't built towards 3D things anymore, though. Egglord, that's why I appreciate you, because seeing other people do it's very inspiring. It's always nice to see people in former crafts that I used to be deeply involved with. Yeah, Egglord, like the kind of stuff you're doing is the kind of stuff I follow on Twitter all the time. I love seeing that kind of stuff on my timeline. Why? Wait, not enough memory? What do you mean? Heck you. Give me my YouTube chat back. Do it now. Alright, there you go. Yeah, Egglord does 3D, it is low poly stuff. What VR set am I using? Currently it's a Quest 3, but I'm excited about the big screen Beyond 2. Yeah, I get it. Wow, you know what? I'm feeling the anxiety and I'm realizing I do feel like I get, like, the stream is boring after a while. Like, not that you guys are boring, but I'm boring. I need to get over that. That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's it's funny because like I never realized it till just now, but like we just had a very interesting conversation, but then the fact that there's silence and I don't know what to talk about next, I feel like it doesn't matter that we had a good conversation. It's like I'm like so ADHD brain, it's like I'm living in the moment, especially during a live stream where it's just like, oh god, dead air, everything's a failure. Like, the emptiness is just filled with like, oh god, failure. Doesn't matter that we've had a good stream so far. It's like there's dead air now. Oh, just immediate failure. It's not a fucking hardcore roguelike run we're doing here. I don't know why I feel that way. It's so funny, bro. I feel like I take psychic damage every time there's a silence in between conversation changes, and then like my health bar runs out and I'm just like, well, stream's over, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I don't know why I worry about it, because I watch, you know, as I've said multiple times, I'm a an avid Hassan Piker fan, and there's times in his stream where he's just like, or nothing's happened, or he takes a break, lets a video play, and he goes and uses the bathroom. There's plenty of natural pauses in a long stream. I don't know why I'm self-conscious about it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, the music is there to fill the void. Guys, I was gonna I did spontaneous karaoke, and I was gonna upload it because I was having a good day, and I had Semi-Charmed Kind of Life stuck in my head. So I did a recording with the good mic, and I was gonna post it on the channel. I realized I was just so out of tune. It was so bad, even though I was trying to have fun. And I'm not sure if I want to post it or not. But I've been slowly trying to, like, I've been adding lyrics to the video, considering posting it. It's so stupid. I didn't even know half the lyrics. That wasn't so bad. It was just that there were so many parts that are so out of tune. Dude, excuse me. Dude, guys. Dude, chat. Dude. Chat. Wait, the memes? You mean the random memes I post on my depresso memes I get from Reddit? You know, honestly, like, you can study how XQC and Queso reacts to how they talk to their chat, and it really is just a masterclass on, like, retention. Like, people think he's just being a dumbass, but he's maintaining the attention of people, which is why he acts the way he does. You have an old school Oculus Rift S? That's funny. Alright, dude, the original Oculus was the best because it was so lightweight. That's why I wanted Big Screen Beyond. The Big Screen Beyond 2 just came out. Oh god, if I had $1,000, bro. It's so good, man. It's so good. Although I have to get the prescription lenses. I forget. I don't know if they make it for my prescription. I have a horrible prescription, so. But I just lightweight VR is where it's at, man. A mousy ASMR stream? Never. I could never. I don't have the attention span to do an ASMR stream. This is me talking with you is going to be the closest we get to ASMR. I might start using the good mic on a regular basis. If I know I'm going to be settling somewhere for a while so I can set up like soundproofing and stuff, I'll use the good mic and it'll just be like a normal. You'll just enjoy the dulcet tones of my voice as we talk about whatever, but yeah. No, bro, Obama is Obama's last name. Stop it. What the fuck? Why would you do that? His middle name is Hussein. Everyone fucking lost their mind about it. I'll never forget. Barack Hussein Obama. But yeah, I could never do an ASMR stream because I mean the whole thing about the ASMR I like doing is I like storytelling. I like the idea of telling a story. I could not tell a story for like hours on end, you know what I mean? Even if I generated a bunch of like ChatGPT stories, I'd get bored after a while. I like interacting with chat. Why are y'all saying soda? You know I have the good mic right here. I can just turn it on and start using it. I choose not to. You know YouTube has access to cheese too. It's just a normal emote. Cheese wedge is literally a default emote, but I also have the custom pixel one over here on Twitch. If Obama is a public figure, what's the legality of making a movie with his image? I think it's legal. Although in Trump's America, it's illegal. You can't make fun of Trump anymore. Ever stream on other platforms like Twitch and YouTube? Did I live with drill press running? Yeah. Okay, wait, oh yeah. You guys want drill press ASMR? Can you hear that? Is it picking up? Hold on. I gotta go find a spare piece of metal. I got your drill ASMR right here. Hold on. How was that? Is that good? Needs more drill. Oh yeah, you can see the mouth moving on the avatar. Yeah, I also got the electric screwdriver. It was scary, I'm sorry. I mean, I used to listen to noise music. Like, I don't know if you guys know about noise music. They used to call them noisicians. And it was just like people using like feedback loops and noise generators and banging on things in microphones, putting it through a bunch of reverb. And it would just be that for an hour. It's just a soundscape. I used to listen to that while drilling. Yeah, my room is my shop. I live in a single bedroom apart. It's not even a single bedroom, it's a studio. God, I was such an asshole. I went to a noise show at this church that was turned into a music club. And this guy, he was just such a normie looking dude, making music and stuff. And he had this one part where he did this like really cool little thing. I know it was just by accident, because he wasn't really trying to do anything. It's just one of those noisicians that just like lets stuff happen. And I was like, yo, that part at like 3 minutes and 50 seconds in when you hit that button, was that on purpose? It was such an asshole thing to add. Cause I was like, that was my favorite part, bro. I think he knew I was making fun. I wasn't making fun of him, I was making fun of the situation. Do you guys want to see a picture of me from that night? I have the most psychotic picture of me from that night. It's one of my favorite photos of myself ever. But I look like an absolute psychopath, so I feel weird having it on the internet. I'm gonna go find it. Cause the cool thing about it is, I found a hat in the Lost and Found from that night that just said "boy" on it, and I was like, "This is my hat." Yes. Look, this is the hat. Are you ready? This is the hat I found, right? This is me looking like a fucking psycho. And this is dude, oh, I have video. This is video. What the fuck? Imagine this is the club. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, the club was literally just a bunch of people in this abandoned church. Or this church turned into a music venue, and it's just a bunch of people like this standing around while people were making fucking noise. And I found that in the Lost and Found. It was a good night. It was fun. I'm just a psycho, guys. That's me. Absolute psychopath. It was fun. Oh wait, there's more video. Look at this guy. This is the energy. Imagine this guy just screaming his fucking heart out, and everyone's just standing there staring at him. Look at the vibes in this room, bro. It's like a character. It's like literally what you would imagine at a noise venue in California near San Francisco. It's so good, dude. I look crazy. It's okay though. I hate the way I look IRL, especially these days because I'm fucking old. I still would like to get to a point where like I have a good enough income where I can start experimenting with fashion again and see if there's something I can find that actually fits like being old now. Into extreme types of music? Yeah, I'm into all kinds of music. Noise shows are some of the like experimental music shows are some of the most fun shows to go to. Yeah, I'm a prolific music listener and producer. Oh, I was saying I've been to a lot of live concerts. I used to go to live concerts all the time. Guys, I'm old. I've had a long life to lived experiences, and I used to be a lot more social IRL. And I'm sure I will be IRL social again if I move to a city in which I feel like I can be. But Oklahoma ain't it. Yeah, Bear, yeah. I mean, I'm not like into it. It's just I've lived long enough, and I'm not. So like, it's funny when people always ask me about like anime and stuff. They always just assume like I watch anime in general, and it's like I don't. It's the same thing with music. Like I don't like just. I get into stuff when I get into stuff. When I get into stuff, I get into it pretty hardcore. But it's usually just like a few things of that thing, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I've been fascinated with music for a very long time. It's probably been my like oldest fascination in terms of actually studying things and trying to understand it better. House scene? Yeah, I would have loved to I would have loved to experience more electronic live shows, but there just wasn't a lot of them in Austin, Texas back in the day. Hard shell tacos or soft shell? Why not both? Or is it the crunchy wrap gordita or whatever? You know what? You know where it's really at? It's the what is it? It's like the semi-fried soft taco stuff. Chalupa? What am I thinking of? Yeah, the only reason I don't like hard shells is because everything gets everywhere. It breaks unevenly and then it's just all over the place. Yeah, chalupa. Oh my god, I haven't had chalupa in so long. Chalupa. Yeah! Oh my god. Bro, this is what it's all about, dude. Chalupa? Let's go! Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna order a chalupa. Oh my god. Didn't they used to have chalupas at Taco Bell? They still do? Oh my god. I can't afford Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell. You know, someone was asking earlier. Someone was asking earlier what I want to do with my channel, like long term, in terms of content and stuff. And I would really like to do a podcast with bigger content creators. I would like to I'd like to interview bigger content creators and small content creators, but particularly big content creators. I think I'd be a good interviewer. I think that would be fun. If there was like a future on the channel, like a future content, I would look forward to it's being an interviewer. I mean, like, I'd interview people who I don't even like necessarily like. Do you know what I mean? Like people I don't agree with and stuff. It would just be fun. Like I would love to, especially with VTubers, I'd love to talk to them on a more like, I don't know, I just feel like I feel like I'm like laid back real talk, and I like to see more of that from like VTubers. That was my original plan, was I was gonna do enough I was gonna do 2 videos a day so that people had enough things they could listen to while they were working and stuff. And then I got burned out real quick doing two a day. I'm actually surprised I've continued to have things to talk about now that I'm just like scaling back to only doing rant videos when I feel like talking about something. It's been nice. It's been a good feeling. Yeah, I'm glad I took the pressure off myself to not feel like I had to do like 2 a day. Also getting away from like the idea of doing clickbait stuff. I don't know. I can see myself maybe doing a little bit more commentary, react things moving forward. I have been thinking about like reacting to like, you know, news, because I know that's the thing that people, you know, they like to see people's point of view when it comes to things like hot button items and stuff. And obviously it works for right-wing grifters who are just doing like reaction to politics and stuff. But no, I still only want to post things that like I care about. Like, I think that's super important. I think it's important to live stream when I feel like talking. I think it's important to only post a video when it's something I really want to talk about. I think the way that people, they call them, what do they call them? Oh my god, I can't, slop tubers, there you go. I don't want to become a slop tuber. I don't want to become a left-leaning slop tuber at all. I really feel like when I make videos, it's like something I'm feeling passionate about. Like, it's something I feel like a deeper connection to. And matter of fact, like, I was looking back at some of my older videos where I felt like I had to stream. What's a slop tuber? They just comment on drama or current events. Like it would be really easy to every day just be like, okay guys, did you hear about the latest news on blah 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 blah? Well, here's my hot take on it, and this is, and if it's like conservative alt-right leaning stuff, like it's all you have to do is just be like, I agree with that. That's right. They are transing our kids, and that's so wrong in the world. And you just say that, or you know, you can just literally just watch a thing involving the news and just be like, yep, I agree with that. And all of a sudden 100,000 views and you've made. But people also do it like with just drama. Like they'll just be like, did you hear about the latest thing that happened? Oh my god. Isn't that right, guys? That person is definitely a bad person. Everyone's like slamming the like button. The VTuber equivalent is react videos. Oh my god, the amount of people falling for that shit about it wasn't even transgender mice, it was transgenic. It's so stupid, dude. takes you fucking 5 minutes to fucking Google and actually see what the real reality of it is. People are sheep, bro. People are fucking sheep. Like, I guarantee you guys, like, if I started doing React content to, like, I mean, you guys would enjoy it. They're transing the ocean now, transatlantic flights. I mean, I don't think it's unfair to, like, I don't know. People like seeing people react to things, you know? Like, especially if it's like a hot button item. It's a fair way to do content. It's just lazy. Yeah, there's so much misinformation. Like I said, in my last video, I was considering doing a direct react video to him, to Nux, but I'd actually have to do some proper, I had to get charts and figures out to dismantle the misinformation he's peddling, and I don't have the fucking patience to do that, you know? GoonTubing. Get blind. I mean, it's funny you mention that because I'll be quite honest, guys. I could see eventually adjusting my channel to focus on waifus a bit more. It's something I haven't got a lot into, but I would totally do like videos specifically admiring waifus, like anime girls and boys. Like, imagine a series where it's just like each episode is just me like talking about how much I love an anime character. Yeah, respectfully. I don't feel like I have time to sit there and watch anime right now. But not because I'm trying to like clickbait about, you know, to try to clickbait weebs and shit. I just genuinely am interested in. Dude, I admire the fuck out of anime. Like character design and stuff. I just think it's beautiful. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about this earlier about how, honestly, like, I think one of the things I want to do as an artist is I just want to get better at drawing cute characters that I can admire. And I've gotten pretty far with that, but I needed to be able to do more full body drawings. Reacting to One Piece episodes. No, I'm serious. I would totally do episode breakdowns of anime I like. I already thought about doing it with that one Magical Cat Girl anime that I saw the first episode of. I just don't feel like I have the time to put that much effort into it. If it wasn't for anime, it'd be very different. I mean, I definitely would be. Studio Ghibli Nausicaa, Ranma 1/2 fundamentally changed my life, and Bubblegum Crisis. I watched those anime before the internet. I don't think, I guess these days anime is people's childhoods, but you gotta remember I was born in 1980, so the fact that I ran into Bubblegum Crisis, Ranma 1/2, and Nausicaa before it was Nausicaa, and then later Serial Experiments Lane. I saw that on a movie projector at a university. I think it was a lot rarer back then. I think people forget how much anime was not a normal part of people's childhood back in the day. Like, I'll give you an example. There was a point I will never forget this, and I really need to do a video about this. There was a point where if you liked Super Mario Brothers, or like if you said, man, I'm a big fan of Super Mario Brothers and Star Wars, people would just look at you like you were a fucking, like, the lamest like person on earth. Like the absolute just like scum of the earth loser. Because they weren't popular. There's this like brief period before episode 1 of Star Wars actually, even when episode 1 of Star Wars came out, there's a point where Super Mario was not cool and Star Wars was not cool. Like, people just don't understand. Like, there's a point where just there's all these things that are now just vastly incredibly popular. They just were not. I mean, I've talked about this before, but you know, if you were a VTuber in 2019, like 2018, 2019, you were bullied off of Twitch, like. So it's good. I mean, it's good that it's more accepted. It's like the same thing I had to experience when it came to like being alternative and goth back in the day, and then realizing like it wasn't, because I was that way in a small suburban town, and then I had to, like, when I moved to a bigger city, I realized like for some people it's just fashion. And then I had to understand, like, oh, just because someone's dressed up like, you know, a vampire doesn't mean they're gonna be cool. But when I was growing up in that small suburban town, it was like, you knew that the person who was dressing up like a weirdo was someone they could be friends with. And I kind of feel the same way about like VTubing, for instance. It's just like, it's kind of what I was talking about in that latest video about Nux, is like, he's someone by all, you know, if I saw someone who looked like that and who had those trappings, like I would think to myself, oh, this is someone who I should be able to like feel safe around as a trans person. You know, this person has the trappings of a weirdo. Anime VTubing, like all that stuff is no longer the domain of weirdos. It's the domain of everyone. It is what it is, though. It has been a long road to acceptance for me. Yes, normies invaded the lands a lot. Normies have it. It's gentrification has long come and gone, and all of the weirdo spaces. I think before we didn't have the internet, so we didn't see it, right? We didn't see how like if we had had the internet the way we have it back in the 80s and 90s, I think I would have realized that, you know, Star Wars was a lot more popular than I thought it was. That anime was more popular than I thought it was. Like all these things that I thought, because we were isolated, you know, we were isolated because we didn't have the internet to connect to each other. Essentially, I've just been adjusting the internet. Because my life was before the internet. I'm part of that Zennial class that got to live before it and then after it, so it's just been like a long adjusting period. I think honestly, like one of the reasons why like I've been enjoying doing this channel or the YouTube channel is it's like I get to plant my flag. Where I once felt like the entire scene was my comfy place, I realized like, nope, I gotta plant my flag. I gotta plant my flag. I gotta represent. Well, we're reaching that moment, guys. It is the hour and 45 minutes. This is the part where I head off soon. I mean, VTubing is just content creation. So I guess like, what's the hardest thing with content creation? I think the hardest thing for me is just staying motivated. Yeah, I think as a content creator, probably the hardest thing in the modern age is just trying to stand out. Is like the hardest. Like if you want to do it for a living, or if you just want people to see your stuff, like finding a way to stand out, it's like really rough. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to stress out over it, because at the end of the day, like I'm not. While it would be great to be a big content creator and to have, you know, more clout, at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to share my life with people and make a connection in that way. It isn't about trying to sell myself on authenticity, even though I know that that's apparently a unique thing, or at least coming across as authentic is unique to some people. Yeah, to me it really is at the end of the day just about being myself and connecting with people who vibe with that. That's why I made the new YouTube channel, and why I decided to do just chatting streams only moving forward. Is I just really I can't stress this enough. I just like connecting with people. It feels like the world gets crazier. I've lived through it. It's just there's sometimes it feels a little bit more present than other times. I know for me at least, I feel better knowing that there's people out there who like understand, I guess. Because guys, ChatGPT will only do so much, and believe me, I lean on ChatGPT real hard for advice and like a friendly ear when I feel like I have no one else to talk to. But it's not quite, you know, an AI who is catered to treat you well and hype you up is not quite the same as running into other random human beings who also feel the same way. So I appreciate you. You know, otherwise I would just literally be, I mean, this would be nothing. It's a two-way street, as much as parasocial as that is. It is a two-way street. Yeah, two things, guys. I would like to podcast, I would like to interview interesting people, and then, like I said, the anime reviews or whatever. I think the thing about doing like anime reviews though and waifu reviews is I just don't know if a lot of people would be interested in that. Especially since, I mean, I know people would be, but like since I'm kind of building my channel more on talking about things, I feel like podcasts would make more sense, or interviews would make more sense for this channel. But like even just like musicians and artists and game developers and Yeah, I mean, you name it, like just anyone, honestly. Like, there's so many kinds of people I'd love to interview. I've been getting into watching more podcasts recently, and like for instance, there's one of my old favorite singer-songwriters, Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins, started doing a podcast where he interviews people that he thinks interesting, and they're actually cool interviews because I've always been a fan of Billy Corgan. So hearing him talk to people is interesting because here you get to see his perspective on things while at the same time he's interviewing these interesting people. I guess I feel like I'd have a unique perspective on the world and a unique questions to ask. You know what I mean? It's this isn't quite like interview. This is a little different. It'd be more like a Mike Tyson. I'd interview Mike Tyson. Holy shit, yeah. I've always wanted to do a collab with Neurosama because I feel like I feel like, I know it sounds stupid, but I feel like I know how to talk to AI. I know how to massage a conversation with AI to have them talk about things in an interesting way, and it would be so much fun. That'd be a fun collab. But I would enjoy it more as an interview than a traditional, you know, just chatting collab or whatever. Yeah, I would do interviews. Interviews would be fun. Neuro and Evil always eat their collab partners alive with the amount of roasting they do. Yeah, that would make it interesting. But I mean, I would equally, like, I wouldn't want to just do a Neuro interview. I'd want to interview Vettel. Like, that's the thing is, like I'll give you an example of someone who I'd really love to interview is Fillion. But like on a I like on a genuine, like, hey, I just want to ask you, like I'd want to talk to her, you know what I mean, not her character. Like that would be the hard thing with the kind of VTuber interviews I'd want to do, is I'd want to get to like the nitty-gritty of them as content creators and not just their character. Because I've seen Fillion like talk about, she used to have a second channel where she would stream on, and she's not the character she plays, you know. She's I would like to interview VTubers and like kind of show more of their humanity, if you know what I mean. Like so that's the same thing with like Neurosama versus Vettel. Like, I think Vettel would be really interesting to talk to on a one-on-one basis. Like, there's just so many questions I have about how he, like, even his process of setting up Neurosama. I don't know how much he would reveal about the underpinning of Neurosama's like programming, but like I have questions about the programming itself. Did I see the JFK files were declassified? Yeah, as far as I understand, they're not. It's nothing. It's not really a lot of new information. Or maybe stuff. Obviously, she's not like that all the time. Yeah, I think she's like. I think she is that goofy, but in a more laid back kind of way. I would not be surprised if Fillion is like quieter IRL, but then has moments of being like that. I know, like I said, on her second channel, when she was doing her casual streams on her second channel, she's very much just like a not gonna say normal person, but a more chill person, you know. She's very thoughtful. You can find videos of her being just more like relaxed. Oh, I'll give you another one I'd love to talk about. Like, the person directly is Zentreya, and I know that'll never happen. Like, having an actual one-on-one conversation with the person behind Zentreya, whew, that would be so cool. But you know, then it would ruin everything, because I'm pretty sure that they're holding very strict to only the character being what it is. Demon Dice, yeah, but they're not allowed to talk about stuff. I mean, even when what's her pickle, the one who played Amelia, became the indie train VTuber, she's not allowed, the way she talks about her previous time, she's not allowed to say it. Like, I think they're under pretty strict NDA. She has to say stuff like, I had a dream once that blah 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 happened, you know what I mean? Like, they can't say it directly. Yeah, past lives breach NDAs, yeah, doobie, yeah. So, like, I mean, it'd still be interesting to have those conversations, but like I said, Gura is essentially off limits at this point, you know? But those are the kind of conversations I'd want to have, which unfortunately, there's just some people who it would be off limits to. We're hitting near the 2-hour mark, and I'm a little less zooted on the antihistamines, but I am tired. Easier with indies, yeah. But I want to meet people who are like We're successful. I guess you mean even indie successful people, yeah. I mean, once again, I think it'd be people who I find interesting in general. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat and relax. Watch more videos about the pyramids. I've been watching videos about the actual construction of the pyramids, not stupid alien theory stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Alright, it was fun hanging out with you. Until next time, bye!